MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Baltimore Orioles.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line. And there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
Gabriel Ynoa gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. His first homer here in the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High and deep to right. Back goes Reddick at the track, into the bleachers, and gone. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer so far in the series, and with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Indians on top, 2-0. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Danny Salazar is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matty. Danny Salazar has been a little bit of a strange guy to figure out. His stuff really plays. 3-pitch mix, great fastball, really good slider, and a straight changeup. The problem with Danny Salazar is he doesn't have command of his secondary pitches. A big if he has the slider and changeup command, he can be as good as anybody in baseball.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
At the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Batting second, third baseman.
In now for the O's, Tim Beckham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the Division Series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime against Danny Salazar, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in now, Felix Pedrosa. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
So striding forward now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0.
Leading off for the Orioles, first baseman, Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Brantley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Jonathan Rose.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's gone 2 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Chisenhall on the move. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but it comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Now at the plate, Adam Jones, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that misses 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Jones. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Ready for another chance, Michael Brantley.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field. And it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you, one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. One out, nobody on. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lindor leads off first with 1 away. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Edwin Encarnacion will be next. The next 3-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Striding in, Edwin Encarnacion, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jones is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So coming to the plate, Tyler Naquin. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Lays off 2-2 now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. That pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Standing in, Felix Pedroza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scored. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. And that misses for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it, and that retires the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Indians 5 and the Orioles nothing.
Leading off for the Orioles, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Reddick.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Naquin's on the move, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now in the box, Francisco Mejia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Down the first baseline. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
So that's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And there's ball 1. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 24.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Mejia leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his 3rd RBI of the game with that base hit, Nero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Outside, 3-0 now. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Indians lead it 6-0. So digging in now, Tim Beckham. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's Manny Machado now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. Two 2-0. The 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Machado stands at first with 1 out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I got to count 0-2.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
At the plate, Trey Mancini hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit at third. Oh, what a stop. What a play. 1 left for the Orioles. They still find themselves down 6-0. Yon Marinez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Up next for Cleveland.
Digging in once again, Felix Pedroza. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 to 1-2 now. Six runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Ball 2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Two pitches fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Encarnacion, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1 home fouled off. And another foul ball. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for the Tribe. They lead it 6-0.
Leading off for the Orioles, second baseman, Jonathan Rose.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Rounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Popped him up. Encarnacion over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Mejia. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Eric Gonzalez. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the series as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Michael Brantley will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. He's set. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Schoen scoops it up onto Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Indians 7 and the Orioles nothing. Striding in once again, Colby Rasmus will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Rasmus playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Colby Rasmus. His first homer here in the series, and they're now on the board, though still well behind. Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Josh Reddick becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now, Tim Beckham. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in, Manny Machado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, Were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Two balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman.
Count 2-1.
Ball 3.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready for another shot now. Trey Mancini, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Softly hit out to short. But a great diving catch here will end the inning, and he might have saved a run in the process as well. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Donnie Hart enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
57, Donnie Hart.
Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Jose Ramirez.
From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
One out, nobody on. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-1. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Ball.
3-1 now. Here it is on 3-1. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Ready now, Tyler Naquin. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Here comes the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Encarnacion, base runner at first with 1 out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Felix Pedroza is on deck. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this will land foul. Yanked fouled off to the right. Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, Felix Pedroza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A little over anxious that time, as it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Indians leave 1. They're on top 7-1. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Nickman going back on it. Into the bleachers and gone. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Down the third baseline. Base is empty here with nobody out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there.
You know, Giro in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-0 count. The pitch. High and away. Not close. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your rotation. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Dan Otero is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Josh Reddick will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
The 0-1 pitch sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. There's one on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. Ramos on third with 2 out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Indians 7 and the Orioles 3. Richard Blyer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
Stepping in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He went down on strikes last time up.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And it's fouled away. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
Stepping up now, Francisco Mejia is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. There's a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Nobody out, runner on first. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Eric Gonzalez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to take it is Rasmus, and there are 2 out now.
The left fielder, number 22, Michael Brantley.
Standing in, Michael Brantley. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. hit to third. Backhanded. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. The Tribe lead this one 7-3. Zach McAllister is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Zach McAllister.
Here's Manny Machado now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Manny Machado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
They got 3-0.
He's taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, just 3 for 14. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Onto the lawn and gone. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. His first homer here in the series, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. you probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Got him.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan.
Settling in now, Jonathan Scope. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
No balls and a strike to count. Two out, nobody on.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just fouled into the second deck.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Orioles get a run thanks to the familiar home run swing of Chris Davis. On to the ninth now from Oriole Park. It's the Indians 7 and the O's 4.
Zach Britton comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Line drive to left. Rasmus is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Jones is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ramirez is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
2-2 the count. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There he goes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jones on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They hold a 7-4 lead. Andrew Miller takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
24, Andrew Miller.
Now at the plate, Adam Jones. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4.
Adam Jones.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Chisenhall giving chase, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. The relay throw. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Stepping in, Colby Rasmus. Lifetime against Andrew Miller, he's just 1 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Here's the first pitch. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. A man at third with one away. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around it.
Lays off, and it's 3-0. Josh Reddick, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch, and looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you can work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
The 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Now the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Beckham. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is down for extra bases. And with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It makes it 7-5 now. And the Indians are on their way. Next stop, the American League Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Michael Brantley. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.